What up, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. 0 days since last incident, Scopely. BattleWorld live Sentry boss fight is officially live, and we're gonna go over some of the gameplay footage. Some of it is I'm gonna start off with my usual teams, but some of the initial start of it is gonna be normal game speed, and then I do have to speed it up a bit because otherwise, I do not want to put you guys through a 50-minute video. That's a lot of talking for me, and it's also quite boring. But hopefully you guys get the gist of it, and I'll kind of go through the strategies on the normal gameplay speed, and then once we kind of get through that, then we'll speed it up so then it's a little faster for you guys. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, again, the most important aspect here is to make sure that when you are playing against Sentry, that you're making sure that you don't get any splash damage on him. You're keeping him kind of in check there, and making sure that he stays on the field for as long as possible, because the more attacks he does to himself, he does damage to himself thanks to the BattleWorld. I think it's the modifier that's on there, and so we want to leave him last. We want to single target all the guys beside him so that there's no damage to himself, and then we want to leave him last. That's also going to give us time to build our cooldowns back up. Also give lots of opportunities to ensure that we're ready for the next wave. And when he switches over to Void, that's where it's important, because when he switches over to Void, then what we can do is we can take care of the other guys with all the cooldowns we've saved up, whether it's Doctor Strange, Hellcat, or Daemon. So he's going to switch here pretty soon here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when he does switch over. So he's going to do one more, and yeah, don't be afraid to use the cooldowns either, because we should get them off after each kills. So throw the ult here, and that's going to get us some energy back, as well as the fact that the whole board's cleared. We don't want anyone left when he uses his ult or whatever it is that kills off everybody on the board, because every time there's an enemy that's left over, he gets added rage to that. So you want to make sure you guys are taking care of him as fast as possible. We'll do this for a couple more rounds, and then we'll speed it up, because I do not want you guys watching this at normal game speed. It's going to take way too long, as I already alluded to. So again, we're not focusing on Sentry himself. We're just focusing on the guys beside him. And of course, there's going to be times where the chain attacks will hit him, and it's unfortunate, but it does happen, and you kind of have to just go with it. And yeah, like I said, just try to single target everybody outside of Sentry, within reason, right? We'll use the special here because of the fact that we're going to do the damage anyways on the splash, so we might as well kill Black Widow. And then yeah, he's going to throw his ult, and again, yeah, we're our big living mummy here. Don't be afraid to use his cooldowns, like I said, because when we kill off people, we're going to get the cooldowns and the specials back up. So we'll maybe go through one more rotation with Void, and then we'll speed it up, so you guys can kind of just see how much damage I do at the end. I shouldn't say speed up, I should say cut to the footage, because yeah, it ends up being 3 minutes of the same jibber jabber over and over. So that's why, if you guys do want to watch the whole gameplay of it, I do have it from previous videos as well. So just make sure, like I said, take care of all the other garbage, and then when he does use his ult, he will not be able to get any additional rage. And yeah, and then we'll switch back to Sentry mode here. So anyways, that's kind of it for that. It's the strategy side. So again, nearing the last 15-20 seconds of the fight, and as you guys can kind of see here, yeah, we're able to kind of make it to the end here, because it is a very, very good team, right? This team is very, very solid and very good at taking out taking out this boss and doing maximum damage as well. Actually, I think this is the highest I've done. Actually, I was keeping track of it, and by my count, it was very good. I think the last time I hit this, it was only about, I think, 750. So yeah, this is going to be a new record for me for sure, and it was good. Just good positioning, good timing of the ults and everything like that. So that was kind of nice for us there. Yeah, let me know if that makes sense. Otherwise, yeah, that's the first battle. Okay, second one, we're going to use the next best, which is the Mephisto F3 and Odin. This is probably, if you don't have Brimstone, this is probably the next best team, and probably pretty much the main team outside of if you have the Daring Warriors and the Retcon. And the strategy here is very similar as well here. We want to make sure We do save our cooldowns and everything for when the void changes and when he drops. But otherwise, the strategy is a little different because we don't need to prolong and we don't need to avoid hitting Sentry because it doesn't give us that added bonus that it would, like the Brimstones would. Having said that, it would be beneficial to keep and slow things down if you want to rebuild cooldowns and if you want to keep Sentry in this form longer, because as you know, the faster you kill Sentry, the faster he switches to Void, and when he switches between Void and Sentry, he always gets Rage. So of course, keeping that form longer in that shape means not attacking some of the forms, right? Does that make sense? Sorry. If you don't want to change forms, you want to just attack the minions, you want to persist longer, and then that way it's going to get your cooldowns up faster too. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know if that made sense. It just sounded like, yeah, just sounded like jibber jabber. Yeah, so same thing here. When he does switch over, we want to just nuke everything down so that he doesn't get any opportunity to kill us or use his ult. So that way he doesn't get the BattleWorld Sentry rage getting built up there. And of course, yeah, when he switches over, like I said, now instead of focusing Sentry, what we can do is we can also focus on some of the adjacent targets and build cooldowns back up for Fantastic Four, say for example for Odin's ult or special. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to do it right now because yeah, right now our cooldowns are good, but we'll throw the stun here and then we can do it the next round. But as you guys can kind of see here, get your cooldowns up, and yeah, like I said, we get the ult here. That's gonna blow everything up. And yeah, you just want to clear these guys out before he uses his ult. Otherwise, yeah, it just adds so much more rage. And you also want to save Odin's special for situations like where you see all these negatives on our characters, where we can flip it. So we'll do the special here. That's gonna flip, give us a whole bunch of cooldowns back up. I may actually try switching maybe to healers next time so we can get some heals back as well. But yeah, again, we can use the save our cooldowns. He's going to do his thing here. And now we can, well, I guess it won't really matter too much because Odin also does this thing where he just kind of starts wiping everybody out. So we'll just attack Sentry there so it doesn't chain to the other three. We'll hit Mephisto in there so we can kind of keep a couple guys. Yeah, it's hard to keep these guys alive because Odin just AoEs everybody. So they're really, I don't know if you can call it a strategy or not, but yeah, it's just save his ult for when Void drops. And then yeah, same thing, same strategy. We'll throw the special here, cluster. That should kill off a lot of people. And yeah, and then same thing. Just aim for Iron Patriot. And yeah, we'll throw the basic here as well. Okay, so I think you guys get it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to run the next 3 minutes. As you guys can kind of see, there's 3 minutes left of this. We'll kind of run to the end here so you guys can kind of see the footage and the damage. Okay, so again, we actually killed Sentry off, so then he got his full bar back. But as you guys can see here, we make it right to the end here, and we'll get the damage. We'll get the damage log, and yeah, by my count, it was about 700, I think. We'll see here. Yeah, I always try to write it down before I attack so I recall it. But yeah, just so you guys kind of know where you're at and if you need to reset it. 746, not bad. So both attacks there puts us already at 1 point. A pretty good amount of damage for the Alliance here. We're gonna jump in here now with our next team, which is the Astral. Same thing. I'm not gonna show you guys the entire footage of it. I already have gameplay of this on another video, and it's redundant to be doing 30-40 minute videos for you guys. I just don't need to. Yeah, but the same strategy here also. I think with this one it is better as well because we have Astral, we have lots of safeguard, we have lots of positive effects, we have lots going on here. And honestly, because this was a former BattleWorld team, it only makes sense that these guys will do so well here. So I mean, same thing here. I don't really think it matters if you focus on Sentry or for the other guys. This team is just broken. There's so much going on with their cooldowns. They get so much energy. I will say that a strategy that I've been kind of trying here is the fact that with Ancient One, she applies counterattack. So if you do keep Sentry on the board longer and he attacks the Astral members, he does do damage to himself. So that's kind of the strategy there. And you guys can kind of use a similar one with Brimstone where you try to keep him on the board longer. As you guys can see right now, we don't really have the counterattack, but when I do throw the special on again, you guys will see it. Again, AoE here, just try to take everybody out so it's quick. That kills off Sentry, so he goes up to full health. We'll throw the special now and watch this. We're going to get a whole bunch of counterattacks. And then, yeah, when he switches form, or actually, even if he doesn't switch form, we hit him back here because Void hits us, right? But yeah, essentially, you want to keep the counterattack up if you can when you get the energy for it. And yeah, if with with Sentry coming back here, then yeah, focus on the other guys and just avoid the rest. Don't focus on Sentry, so that way when a Sentry hits, here, watch this, he's gonna hit us. I think we should hit him back because, oh no, I think he stripped all our attacks. Oh no, here we go. So we get a couple hits back. So I don't know in the grand scheme of things if it means that much damage, but I feel like it does help. We'll throw the special here so we get the counterattack and all the buffs back, and watch again. We'll get the counterattacks, the speed, and we won't attack Sentry. We're just gonna avoid attacking Sentry so we have some extra damage outputs. Again, I think you should take a turn here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just throw the special here so we get some heals back, and then that should kill Black Widow. And let's see what he does here. So he's gonna throw his special on us, and yeah, we should get a couple hits back, I think. Although he keeps stripping all our buffs. Either way, we get energy back and whatever, hoo-ha. And then yeah, same thing. We'll throw the special here, AoE, and then yeah, we should get to, I think, Shadow King's turn, and he should be able to ult here. So that's gonna do the same thing. So again, I'm not gonna play the whole gameplay for you guys. It's crazy. We're gonna have another 3 minutes worth of this, and yeah, it's gonna drive people crazy. Actually, I don't even know if we're gonna make it here. We'll have to see here. I don't remember if I make it to the end, but we'll see. Okay, my bad. So we do actually make it. I just forgot. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't because I actually hit auto. But as you guys can kind of see here, I believe it was around 500-ish. We'll see where my math is. But yeah, we get to the end here, and again, Astral is another big one. This is going to be a top 3 team, like I said, 527. So yeah, we're already over north of a billion for damage, and then now we can go with the scrap teams here. The next team I want to go with is this. It's a new team I want to try out with Deadpool. I just wanted to try it out, see how it is. He gets the extra damage outputs, and I have Old Man Logan and Null and Professor X. So again, I don't know if people are gonna have access to all these characters, but I wanted to see how this was, and yeah, it didn't work the greatest, but I think yeah, I still gotta mess around with it. I feel like if I have some time, maybe I will try it next time. But yeah, I didn't care for it. It's the weekend, and I'm already kind of mad at Scopely that they screwed up with the BattleWorld Sentry. I would have liked to do this during work time and not like home time. So that was kind of stupid. But yeah, same thing here applies. Just yeah, I saved these guys here on the side here, so that way we can do the special. So that way we can get we can get the null summons, and it kind of helps out. I think with the speed bar, I think the speed bar works. I don't remember if it does or not, but it's just habit. It's a habit of mine. And yeah, just kind of go for Sentry. It really doesn't matter. Just yeah, Deadpool as well. He should do extra damage on this mode to Sentry, so obviously use him on Sentry himself. But yeah, I'm just going after the minions here first, just because of just habit due to my gameplay with Brimstone. But yeah, I don't know if I want to show the entire gameplay as well here. But yeah, when the next wave drops, just AoE, smash it, kill everybody off, and then that way he switches back to Sentry. We'll save the ult here. We didn't need to use the ult. And yeah, like I said, it's a fairly similar combo. I don't really know if there's too much straightforwardness to it, but yeah, I don't even know how much damage you do. We're gonna go to the end here and see how much we do here. I actually forgot. I don't remember. It was great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either compared to the other 3 teams. So I mean, yeah, this team didn't even make it to the end. We still had a good chunk of time. So yeah, obviously the damage was not there. Unfortunately, the sustain and stuff, I still got to work on it. Maybe I'll try Phoenix Force next time. But anyways, yeah, I think we hit about 230. So not terrible, not great either. So yeah, last and final team here. We're gonna jump in here is the Insidious 6. I think a lot of people have them already built up. So we're gonna go in with Insidious 6 and finish things off here. And Insidious 6 I always like, because they have very similar properties to Astral as well. Yeah, so I mean, it's a good team because they have the safeguard, they have heals. Vulture gets a speed bar when he kills. It's a very good team. It's a good solid team. There's a good bunch of AoE as well, and like I said, it's a very solid team. I think for this game mode here, we'll throw the special here to get the safeguard and the evasion and the speed up, I think. And yeah, it just helps us all here. Not speed up, sorry, safeguard and the deflect. Whoops, I always forget which ones they give. But yeah, just aim for the other guys. You should be okay for like energy wise if you're watching your cooldowns as well. But yeah, you want to make sure you save a lot of the AoEs when Sentry switches form to Void. That would be my only strategy point. Otherwise, very similar to the other 4 teams that we've already played against. And like I already said, it's not overly different from what we've been doing. We just, basically just single target Sentry and save our AoEs basically when he switches form. And yeah, just saving the heals and the safeguard and all that stuff when, right before they land one of those big ults. Because otherwise it does a lot of damage if there's no safeguard. And yeah, it just helps keep your positives on your characters when he does try to strip them. And it takes the timing, and with time, the more you do these boss fights, you'll get used to them. But yeah, I do imagine Sentry's gonna be leaving pretty soon here, so because they have been pumping this out pretty quickly. And yeah, I think Null will most likely stay as a boss fight, and then yeah, maybe they'll switch Sentry into that that some sort of a boss fight thing too as well, right? It'll be similar. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so I think you guys get it. I'm going to jump to the finishing lineup here so you guys can see the damage, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Okay, so kind of near the end here, yeah, and like I said, the damage actually wasn't as bad as our Xavier. It was actually better, so this is good. I think a lot of people have Insidious 6 built up for raids and stuff, so this is a very, very solid team. Vigilantes as well works really well if you don't have Professor X. It's just, yeah, very, very decent damage. It'll get you some decent numbers as well. And yeah, working on the timing, some RNG side of things, will kind of get you bolstering numbers. But as you guys see here, we finish off here. And yeah, 2.8. So 2.8 is our maximum damage that we did. And yeah. And yeah, I think with that, I will let you guys to it. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was informative for you guys. Hopefully you guys were able to get some value out of it. It's always my pleasure, guys. And yes, good luck with the Sentry battle. Good luck with the Sentry shards. And I will see you guys in the next one.